What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here, and today I'll be making a deck review video since many of you people suggested I should make with the added set Noble Victories. There has been lots of winning decks as I already mentioned in an episode, so I made a new deck. It's called EelZone, and I'll be explaining what the deck does in this video. So the main deck revolves around a Magnezone Prime and Eelektrik. Magnezone Prime is mainly the draw engine of the deck, which lets you draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand each turn with magnetic draw. And if you have multiple copies of Magnezones out each turn, they can really stack up all the cards and get out those Pokemon in play, which will be able to get out the energies over there. So Magnezone is a really powerful card. It has an HP of 140 and it lost burns your energy, which does 50 damage times the number of energy you're willing to put in the lost zone. So a lot of damage, you can basically knock out anything. Perhaps some Donphan Primes, you have to lost burn 4 energies at least to knock out a Donphan. But with the help of this card right here, it's called Cryogonal, and it's sort of the Ice Mask I was talking about in my booster box opening. It can one-hit KO Donphan, as you can see, Ice Shards, dealing 30 damage plus 40 more if the defending Pokemon is a fighting Pokemon. So Donphan Prime will be knocked out in one blow, even with Pokebody Exoskeleton, yeah. So a really good card, that's why I run Rainbow Energies. Also, I'll run a Terrakion just in case I'm up against my own deck, EelZone versus EelZone. So that way I'll have a little bit more of an edge. And Thundurus is the main starter you want to have. I only run one copy because it's not always needed to have a quick start. Also, Zekrom is a good starter, also good for late game to outrage and stuff. So Thundurus is able to get energies in play on turn 1, and then discard those energies with his second attack, Disaster Volt. So a really good card, and as you can see here, I run the 3-3 line of Eelektrik, which is able to get back energies from the discard pile. As you can see, I think I run 12 energies of lightning, I don't know, have to count them. But I also run Rescue Energy to get back Magnezone Prime, to get it back out later, or Eelektrik, or even Cryogonal if I'm really up against a lot of Donphans. I was able to win on the TCG online game. It was really awesome. I've knocked out 3 Donphans in a row with this card, Cryogonal, so it's a bit of a weak card, as you can see, 80 HP, but his attack really makes up for it. Terrakion is just a heavy Pokemon that is able to revenge KOs, as you can see, with 1 fighting energy, which will be the Rainbow Energy, and just regular energy. So you can get his attack going if you place him on the bench and get the energies to Terrakion by from the discard pile to Terrakion, yeah. And Eelektrik can only attach energies to a bench Pokemon, which is kind of bad, but it reminds me of Typhlosion, which is the weaker version of Typhlosion in a way, but you don't have to put any damage counters on them. That's why I am able to run Rainbow Energies. So it's just a test deck. I'm still testing it out on the TCG online game, and I never lost with it actually. So I'll keep you guys updated how I do with this deck. And these two might be replaced somehow or by some other cards when the new set, Next Destinies, comes out. Who knows which cards will be in that set. Also, now we're going to the item cards. As you can see, 4 junk arms to get back all the item cards right here. I only run 2 catches since Magnezone can basically knock out anything. And 4 communications, the main item card of this deck, using Collector and then a combo with communication, getting out Magnezone in time, or Eelektrik, stuff like that, or maybe Cleffa if you have a really bad hand at the start. I only run 3 rare candies since I'm running 2 Magnetons. You may think 2 Magnetons is a bit too much, but I prefer running 2 Magnetons since when you're up against a Trainer Lock deck, it really helps you get out more Magnezones in time. Even with the Trainer Lock, rare candy is then prevented from use. And yeah, with Cryogonal you can simply knock out Donphans, so the truth is mainly the deck you're most afraid of, since you need 4 energies to lost burn against a Donphan if you don't have this card. So I already talked about this card a lot, so it really helps me out. And now we're at Switch. Yeah, Switch is an important trainer card in this deck, since Magnezone's retreat cost is 3, as you can see, Eelektrik's retreat cost is 2, and Zekrom's retreat cost is also 2, and Terrakion's even 4, so you really need some switches if you're playing some of those cards. Maybe Magnezone can be your active Pokemon, and you can charge him up fast enough to use his attack, since he uses Lost Burn, which means he can Lost Burn energies from your bench Pokemon as well. And Cleffa is just a Pokemon that I really like to use to stall a bit and to set up your entire bench on turn 2 or 3. And now we're at, yeah, the supporters. I run 1 Juniper. It's easy to discard a bunch of lightning energies at the start and then give him to all my Pokemon by using Eelekrik's Pokepower, no, not Pokepower, it's ability now, Dynamotor, yeah. I also run 2 N cards, simply to disrupt your opponent and to give yourself a low hand later on in the game and then draw more cards with magnetic draw. Also, I run 3 collectors. I was planning to use 4 collectors, but I prefer a better supporter in my deck. It's called Sage Training. You already heard about this one. It's a really popular card. It runs in many decks, and yeah, I run 4 copies of it since you can discard energies and get Pokemon into play with this card. You can easily get out the communication or a valuable card you really need with Stage Training, since it lets you draw 5 cards and then you have to pick 2 of them and discard the others, which will be the energies. If you discard the energies, you can even use those to get back to the bench Pokemon with Eelektrik. So a lot of info here. Stage Training, awesome card. I also run 1 Professor Oak's New Theory. You don't always want to disrupt your opponent's hand. If your opponent only has 1 or 2 cards in his hand, it's better to run Professor Oak's New Theory. And yeah, I believe that's it for my deck. I also run it on the TCG Online. As you can see, we're going to TCG Online. Wow, my laptop is too far away. I'll go a bit closer. There we go. So as you can see, I made this deck completely the same as I'm running it in real life. You can easily manage your cards by going through your collection. As you can see, I don't have many cards, it's just some basic cards. I only have the cards I need for my deck. And as you can see, you saw I have a Super Rod, but I don't run Super Rod since I'm running Rescue Energy instead. And I'm running the enormous line of Magnezone, the 4-2-3 line, which is the maximum, I believe. You can also run another Magnezone, but then it will easily be catcher, as you can see. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to make more, if you want me to make more deck reviews on other decks or stuff like that, just PM me or place a comment in the comment section. And yeah, stay tuned for more episodes, battle videos, stuff like that, and I'll see you all next time. This was ZapdosTCG. Thanks for watching.